everyone, and here is your pick a card reading for today. I have had a beautiful day in England with this beautiful English weather that we're having, which is kind of uncharacteristic. It's been really sunny, and I've been doing readings outdoors, which with my client today, long time lovely client that I've had for many years, over 11-12 years, and we meet up at least once every year, usually twice and more in between. And today we thought, oh, let's do it outside, and we did, in the sunshine. And it's the end of the day, it's 8 o'clock, I've finished all my work, so I thought I'd do some extra videos for you. And I haven't done many recently, and I do apologize. So this is the first in a while because I've had a very busy, crazy, hectic time with lots of personal stuff and other work. So I'm really sorry. I miss you. I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to create so many more videos, and let's get to it. So this is a pick a card reading. I'm using the Psy cards, which are brilliant. They're sort of psychology cards, the great game of the human heart, a guide to the understanding of Psy card system of symbols, illustrations by Maggie Kneen, I think it is. And let me just check this is actually filming before I go into it. Yes, we're still filming, good. So this is going to be about, let me see, pick a card. Why am I getting about your ex? Okay, so you want to know what your ex is thinking about you or feeling about you right now. Let's have a shuffle, let's see. We're going to pick 3 cards, and this is how your ex thinks about you. 1, 2, 3. So I had a peek at those two. It's quite funny. We'll get to it when we get there. Okay, so if you picked, let's pick a number first. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Realizing that you're in reverse. So 1, 2, and 3, because I'm filming it that way. So I hope that makes sense. Still the same cards. 1, 2, or 3. Pick your card, and let's get to it. So if you pick number 1, the card is the Mother card. Okay. And what this means is that whether you're male or female, your ex thinks of you as a kind of mother figure, or it's more than the mothering aspects, but they could be thinking of you as sort of the provider, the nurturer. It's kind of a mother-parent-child relationship that you guys had, or that maybe you weren't even aware of it. Maybe he or she is not even aware of it, but that's the kind of relationship you had, and that's how he or she is thinking about you right now. Or maybe this is a new development. This is how they've begun to see you. Does that make sense to you? And oh, it's quite interesting. I'll have to show you. The sun's behind me, the moon's in front of me. It's quite amazing. I'll show you now. Sorry, a bit distracted, but I just thought you might want to see that. How amazing is that? 1 there, and the sun's there. Anyway, yes, so your ex is thinking of you like a parent, which maybe it's just as best that this person is your ex, because this is a bit of a dysfunctional relationship. You want to be partners in a relationship. You don't want one to be the parent and one to be the child, because that's an imbalance of energies, isn't it? And it's just that one of you is, well, they are in a position of powerlessness, feeling disempowered, or feeling that they have to rely on you like a parent for basic needs, whether that's physical needs, material needs, financial needs, or emotional needs. So that's kind of dysfunctional, and I would say that it's quite good that you're not in that relationship anymore. If it's something that you do want to rekindle and work on, this is a good starting place. You know now that there's an imbalance in the relationship, or in the way that your ex sees you, or the way that you've been presenting yourself and then they see you as this, or maybe this is just their interpretation, but they think of you as a mother figure, a provider, nurturer. There are good aspects to that and not so good aspects to that, but at the end of the day, it's not a mature, healthy, functioning relationship. So that's probably why you broke up. Put something in the comments, let me know if that makes sense, because these are quite deep, they're psychological cards. Okay, so that was number 1. Now, number 2. Da, da, da. If you pick number 2, it is, ta-da, the Tower. And the Tower appears in the tarot cards as well, and this is very much a very powerful card, a very destructive card, but also a very creative card as well, in a way, because it's about destroying the old paradigm, destroying the old ways. And your ex sees you as, well, many things, as someone, a destroyer, so probably is hating upon you for destroying the relationship maybe, or destroying their self-esteem or some aspect of life, or, you know, just you are a wrecking ball in their lives. That's what they're thinking or feeling. In the side cards version, this tower isn't struck by lightning like it usually is in the tarot cards. This tower stands on a hill, quite straight, quite strong, and so this suggests another interpretation of the tower being the rock, okay, standing tall, being the fortress, being the protector. So your ex sees you as someone who's very strong, very forthright, very solid, okay, so that's quite positive, isn't it? That's, you know, he or she sees you as someone who is probably very independent and doesn't need them and is doing really well without them. So yeah, when he or she thinks about you, he or she thinks you're very strong and, you know, you're probably better off without them. And are they right? Are you the strong one? Are you coping perfectly well without them in your life? Again, put something in the comments, let me know if this makes sense to you and if it pertains to your specific situation right now. But when your ex thinks of you, they think of you as this strong beacon of light, this strong force to be reckoned with, someone very independent and someone very, yeah, that's another word for strong, very brave, very strong, very independent. If you've got kids, if you had kids with this ex, you might be a single parent. It's just showing your strength and fortitude, and that's how your ex thinks about you. So that's a compliment. Nice. Okay, unless it's the other interpretation that I mentioned earlier, which, you know, everyone's perception of everyone else is their perception. It's nothing to do with you at the end of the day, is it? It's just how they're thinking about you. So number 3, if you pick the third card, I'm laughing because it is the libido, which is sex drive. So when your ex thinks of you, they think of you in a very lustful way. They're probably missing you. They probably miss your touch, the smell of your hair, the caress of your skin, your breath, everything about you, basically. It's a very physical card. And as you can see here, you've got the peacocks, which are beautiful, but they strut around showing their feathers, showing how gorgeous they are. And then you've got the snake going through the grass there, and the water. So the snake, there it is, it's, you know, it's that sexual energy being represented there, and then the water flowing. That's like ecstatic union, isn't it? It's like flow of emotions. So your ex is thinking about you in a very loving way, but leaning more towards the lustful side, the sexual pleasures, the memories of the intercourse and the, you know, memories of when you made love, of when you had sex. Or they're fantasizing about you in naughty ways, which you can't do anything about that, it's just life. But I guess that's a compliment. It's the number 17. Wow. Which is number of hope. It's a star in tarot. 1 plus 7 is number 8. So I'm doing a bit of numerology here. So that's abundance. And you know, the lemniscate, which is the 8 on its side. So that's, it's a flow of energy and it's constant. Okay. And it's forever. It's eternity. Actually, let's look at the numbers here. You've got the 25 there. That's the Florence Nightingale bottle in Orosoma that's coming up. So that energy is very much the nurse, the healer, the strong one. Yeah. And then you've got the number 14, which, oh, I'm going back to Orosoma again. Beautiful wings of a butterfly. Yeah. And 1 + 4 is 5, so that's change. I hope, am I making sense? I'm just playing with numbers basically. So let's go back to this. So if you pick number 3, your ex is thinking about you in a very sexy way. Is probably having fantasies about you and is still thinking about you in that way. So whether you enjoy that or not, that's what's happening. Okay, so my name's Renee. Thank you for watching my Angelic Creations video, and if you want to watch more, hit subscribe and watch more videos on my channel. See you soon. See you in the next video. Bye.